Hello everyone! If you're a diehard fan of WWE, then you must be knowing that WWE is World Wrestling Entertainment. It is an American integrated entertainment and media company. It's mainly popular for professional wrestling. Hello everyone, welcome to Top Everything, where we bring you top 10 content on anything and everything. If you're a WWE fan, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell notifications. Done? Awesome. So here we bring you the top 10 WWE Superstars of all time. Number 10, Randy Orton. Randall Keith Orton, known as Randy Orton. During Randall's basic years in WWE, his moves were just like a legend killer, a young and haughty ability who ignored and typically smashed some legends. His tenure consists of 13 world title victories. Since 2006, Orton turned out to be dependable to WWE. He was the one that WWE could easily place the entire brand or organization around in a minute. That is, and will regularly be, insanely remarkable to WWE. The most important part is, Randy has found his joy, and the earlier legend killer has set himself as an established legend. All this sounds great, don't you agree? Number 9, KANE. Glenn Thomas Jacobs, known as KANE, is an American politician, actor, and professional wrestler. In the year 1997, KANE was relaunched, trained well by the popular Ray Candy and Dean before stepping into the wrestling field. One of the most popular Hell in a Cell matches were held when KANE was upgraded as the Great Wrestler. Jacobs was the third Grand Slam champion, and that made him one of the best wrestlers of WWE ever. In addition, he is the 10th Triple Crown champion in the history of WWE. He achieved the well-known ECW championship at WrestleMania and set an example by defeating Chavo Guerrero in below 12 seconds. That's unbelievable, right? KANE destroyed 11 wrestlers at the 2001 Royal Rumble. Number 8, Triple H. Paul Michael Levesque, known by the name of the ring Triple H, is a professional American wrestler, actor, and business executive. At WCW, Paul was provided with the name Terror Rising. He used to threaten individuals, and this name was perfect for his tricks and was known as Hunter Hearst Helmsley, HHH, Triple H earlier. A person having so many unique names, isn't that awesome? Triple H has secured numerous titles during his period. He has achieved the title of Intercontinental Championship 5 times in a line, twice he won WTT Championship and WLG Champion 3 times. He also achieved Double Cross European Champion and Single Unified WWE Championship. In addition, an amazing achievement, Triple H secured the Best on the Planet title 14 times. Isn't that great? And this title showed him to be the organization's 2nd Grand Slam champion and 7th Triple Crown champion. Additionally, Triple H is a Double Cross RR Coordinate champ and the winner of the competition named King of the Ring. Oh my god, astonishing. Later in the course of his calling, Paul landed upon an outstanding quality due to his off-camera things at WWE, forming the formative branch NXT. In addition, he gained enthusiastic praise regarding his business knowledge and understanding of professional wrestling. Number 7, Hulk Hogan. Hulk's actual name is Terry Eugene Bollea. He is widely considered the most recognized wrestling star all over the world and the most famous wrestler of the 1980s. His weight is 137 kilograms. Hulk was launched in 1979 by the famous WWF owner, Mr. McMahon. Terry's first win was against the wrestler Andre. This wrestler's height was 7 feet. He being so tall was a result of gigantism attributed to excess growth hormone. It also resulted in him being called the 8th Wonder of the World, so Terry's first win was against the 8th Wonder of the World. Isn't that amazing? In the year 1984, Hulk was felicitated with the WWF Championship belt due to his flawless win against the wrestler Iron Sheik. Hogan speedily attained a lot of stardom along with legendary names like Hulkamania. Altogether, Hulkamania was awarded as the World Champion 12 times and World Wrestling Entertainment Champion 6 times. Terry also got 6 awards from the WCW. Hulk's house must be surely decorated with a line of awards, titles, and trophies. Terry became very famous among the Americans by the year 1985. His profile was marketed to trade numerous kinds of products and slowly picked up leading roles in some movies and films. Hulk took the lead in a film named No Holds Barred, and that was quite successful. He was also a star in other film projects like Santa with Muscles in 1996 and Mr. Nanny in 1993. Unquestionably, considering all his achievements, no mental effort is required to make Hulk Hogan included among the top 10 WWE wrestlers of all time. Number 6, Ric Flair. Richard Morgan Fleer, known more as Ric Flair, is a retired professional wrestler and an American professional wrestling manager. Considered by many peers and journalists as the greatest professional wrestler ever, Rick had a career of almost 40 years. In the year 1972, Richard was launched in Rice Lake against George Gadaski. That same match was over in 10 minutes with a draw, and Ric Flair was famously called the Nature Boy. His unstable and stormy life includes numerous wounds, a stressed relationship with his new parents, the child's heartbreaking loss, and 4 bombed relationships. Richard Sir's life is so tragic, isn't it? In a profession traveling over 40 decades, Rick has broken some records and created new records by attaining numerous championships. Richard was officially felicitated with many titles, like 8 times with the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship, twice as WWF Champion, and WCW World Heavyweight Champion 6 times. His absolute and pure enthusiasm for wrestling encouraged him to wrestle for Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, even after a very long time from officially resigning wrestling. Now that's what we call self-motivation. Rick is presently seen in WWE supporting his girl, Charlotte. How sweet. Number 5. John Cena. John Felix Anthony Cena is a professional wrestler from America. He is also an actor, television presenter, previous rapper, and signed to WWE these days. Widely considered as one of the greatest professional wrestlers ever, he is tied with Richard for the most World Championship Royal Office in the professional history of wrestling. John was felicitated with the OVW Heavyweight Championship in 2002. Also in the year 2002, he was launched in June in WWE. There, he got together with the most famous programs known as SmackDown. 2 years later, John Cena achieved a reputed title called the US Championship on defeating Big Show in 2004 in the WrestleMania 20 Championship. Some years later, John scored numerous triumphs. In the year 2007, John became the first wrestler who win against Umaga. His trip was speedy and flawless during his hustle. He was called the Prototype because he achieved the famous UPW title in California in the year 2000. During the year 2001, John got a thought of authorities of the WWC, and later, the active and vital wrestler signed an agreement with the Ohio Valley Wrestling. If you're a part of the C Nation, then drop a like on our video and subscribe to Top Everything. Number 4. Shawn Michaels. Michael Shawn Hickenbottom, known more by his name in the ring, Shawn Michaels is an American professional retired wrestler. He is a great professional wrestler, popular by the nicknames Mr. WrestleMania, Heartbreak Kid, and the Showstopper. Shawn was launched in 1988, started his profession in wrestling with AWA and UWF, and won the reputed championship called AWA 2 more times while staying in a collaboration with Marty Jannetty. Later, Shawn started as a solo entertainer, adopting another image of the Heartbreak Kid and shifted into the main circle of events. Number 3. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Steve Austin is an actor, American television host, and previous professional wrestler. He competed with the name Stone Cold Steve Austin. He is a great and influential professional wrestler. The late 1990s and mid-2000s era belonged to Steve. He turned into a leading WWE genius. The fight with Vince McMahon, the chairman of WWE, remains one of the greatest history's controversies. Steve has stored many achievements in the industry of wrestling. He attained a sum of 19 championships, where Stone Cold was awarded the honorable title of the renowned World Heavyweight Championship 6 times, Tag Team Champion 4 times in a line, and a double-cross Intercontinental title. In WWE, he was also honored with the Triple Crown Champion. He even captured the King of the Ring competition, just like Royal Rumble championships. And this made Steve obtain the battle 3 times. Isn't that amazing? Number 2. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Douglas Johnson is known as The Rock. He is an American actor, businessman, producer, and obviously a former professional wrestler. Rock is considered one of the greatest wrestlers ever. For 8 years, he wrestled for the World Wrestling Federation before following a career in acting. Dwayne Johnson had fights with well-known wrestlers like the Brooklyn Brawler in the WWF Championship. After some other battles, including the famous win with Bart Sawyer, The Rock was honored by WWF with Felix Kavanaugh. Later, Johnson went for a different brand of world-class wrestlers and had a notorious fight with Steve Austin. He won 17 different titles of WWE in his time. Isn't that fantastic? He was also a star in some blockbuster movies like A Supernatural Bad Guy, Game Plan, Scorpion King, Baywatch, Red Notice, Jumanji, The Fate of the Furious, etc. Johnson's acting career kept on flourishing from his appearances in various movies like Driver, 2010, and the most famous Fast and Furious 6 in the year 2013. Through the year 2014, directors of movies featured Rock as a tough man in Hercules. Moreover, Johnson came back to wrestling brawls occasionally, incorporating a collaboration of 2014 at WrestleMania 30 with the popular Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan. Now let's see who we got at number 1 position in the list of top 10 WWE superstars of all time. Number 1, The Undertaker. Mark William Calloway is an American professional wrestler. He is retired, but still full of energy. He is best known for his life in WWE from the year 1990 to the year 2020. His name in the ring is The Undertaker. Do y'all know the meaning of Undertaker? If yes, then well and good. But if not, then let me tell you. The meaning of Undertaker is a person whose work is making dead bodies ready for burial and preparing for funerals. OMG, Mark is an Undertaker, and that is why he comes first among the top 10 WWE superstars of all time. Many fans of WWE, critics, and other participants consider The Undertaker as the best WWE wrestler ever. Isn't it amazing to be the one and only? Through the year 1989, in the USWA Unified World Heavyweight Championship, Mark earned the title of Master of Pain. He also attained several WWF titles. In 2001, he won the WWF Hardcore Championship. The Undertaker's net worth, according to August 2019, is $17 million. The Undertaker was seen as the most energetic in the Battle of Royal Rumble in the year 2007. Here comes the end of the top 10 list and also this video. So which superstar was your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. Do like this video, subscribe to Top Everything, and turn on the notification bell. Goodbye, take care, stay safe, thank you.